तो ये है ताज लेक पैलेस जो कि लेक पिचोला के बीचों बीच है। तो ये होटल का पर डे पर रूम का प्राइस इज समवेयर अराउंड 70 to 80,000 एंड आई मस्ट से ये बहुत ही ज़्यादा सुंदर है एज लेक के बीचों बीच है। पहले ये समर पैलेस हुआ करता था एंड नाउ इट्स ट्रांसफॉर्म्ड इनटू अ ब्यूटीफुल होटल। So here we are in City Palace, which is situated in the city of Udaipur in the Indian state of Rajasthan. It was built over a period of nearly 400 years with contributions of several rulers of the Mewar dynasty. Its construction began in 1553. Started by Maharana Uday Singh of the Sisodia Rajput family. He shifted his capital from Chittor to the new-found city of Udaipur. The palace is located on the east bank of Lake Pichola and has several palaces built within its complex. Subsequently, the palace was made even more splendid by his successors. Who added a number of structures to it. The palace now has an assortment of mahals, courtyards, pavilions, corridors, terrace, rooms, and hanging gardens to it. There is a museum here as well that showcases some of the finest elements of Rajput art and culture. From colorful painting to the typical architecture found in Rajasthani palaces. A unique feature of this palace is that it is homogeneous in the design and construction of its many structures, owing to the fact that many additions were made to it over the course of time. Built out of granite and marble, the interior of this palace are richly decorated with mirror work, marble work, mural, wall painting, silver work, inlay work, and colored glasses. Elegant balconies, tall towers, and other shades to the structure of the complex. Morning and evening hours are cooler and less crowded. Winter months from October to March are preferred to visit City Palace. This chamber is an integral part of the inner areas of palace and has a detailed illustration of three peacocks which represents the summer, the winter and the monsoon. The peacock have been designed with 5,000 pieces of glasses which shines in green, gold and blue colors. The palace has a number of entrances, starting with the Badi Pole towards the left, Tripola, which is a triple arched gate built in 1725 to the center, and the Hathi Pole to the right. The main entrance to the palace is through the Bada Pole, which welcomes you in the first courtyard. This is the place where the Maharanas used to be weighed with gold and silver, and the jewels were distributed among the poor. Sheesh Mahal is known as the Palace of Mirrors. It was built in 1716 by Maharana Pratap for his wife Maharani Ajabde. तो मेहरनगढ़ का एंट्री फ़ीस है 200 रुपीज़ पर पर्सन और यहाँ लिफ्ट भी अवेलेबल है विच इज़ 50 रुपीज़ पर पर्सन. Mehrangarh Fort covers an area of 1200 acres in Jodhpur. The complex is located on a hilltop above 122 meter around the surrounding plain. Mehrangarh Fort, also known as Mehran Fort, was built by Rao Jodha in 1459 and is one of the largest fort in the country. This gallery displays a rare collection of armor from every period in Jodhpur. This gallery also has on display some personal swords of some great kings.
Everything's alright with the violet sky on my skin.
एंटर करने जा रहे हैं इंडो पाक बॉर्डर।
तो हम पहुंच गए हैं लोंगेवाला युद्ध स्थल।
Pakistan T-59 tank. This tank belongs to 22 Cavalry of Pakistan Army. It is one of the 37 tanks destroyed in the battlefield of Longewala on the night of 5th December 1971 by 23 Punjab and fighter aircrafts of Indian Air Force. जैसलमेर फोर्ट इज द सेकेंड ओल्डेस्ट फोर्ट इन राजस्थान। इसे सोनार किला या फिर गोल्डन फोर्ट भी कहते हैं। द फोर्ट इज 1500 feet long and 750 feet wide and is built on a hill that rises above a height of 250 feet above the surrounding countryside. You will see a variety of things on the streets as you enter the fort from the east of Gopa Chowk. Which is the central market square and is also famous for its sunset view. The things on display includes handicrafts, traditional Rajasthani dress, shoes, exquisite silver jewelry and bed sheets. Besides, you can see artists performing another form of folk dance, Ghumar, as well, entertaining guests with Katputli dance. Inside Jaisalmer fort, there are 7 Jain temples built by yellow sandstones during 12th to 16th century. पक्का
पक्का आपको जिंदा चाहिए मरा हुआ?
मरा हुआ।
मरा हुआ तो वहाँ मिलेगा, जिंदा तो मैं हूँ।
Junagadh Fort, or well known as Bikaner Fort. Junagadh Fort is in the city of Bikaner in the Indian state of Rajasthan. The fort was originally called Chintamani and was renamed Junagadh in the early 20th century when the ruling family moved to Lalgarh Palace outside the fort limits. It is one of the few major forts in Rajasthan which is not built on a hilltop. The modern city of Bikaner has developed around the fort. Junagadh Fort Museum is a must visit to take a look at the history of the city.
Now I'm
The Hawa Mahal is a palace in the city of Jaipur in the Indian state of Rajasthan, built from red and pink sandstone. It is on the edge of City Palace, Jaipur, and extends to Jinana. The structure was built in 1799 by the Maharaja Savai Pratap Singh, grandson of Maharaja Savai Jai Singh, the founder of the city of Jaipur. He was so inspired by the unique structure of Khatri Mahal that he built this grand and historical place. It was designed by Lal Chand Ustad. Its 5 floors exterior is honeycomb with 953 small windows called jharokas. The original intent of this design was to allow royal ladies to observe everyday life and festivals celebrated in streets below without being seen, since they had to obey the strict rules which forbade them to appear in public without face coverings. This architectural feature also allowed cool air to pass through in high temperatures summer. Many people see the Hawa Mahal from the street view and think this is the front of the palace, but it is the back. Now let's head towards Jantar Mantar. The Jantar Mantar is a collection of 19 astronomical instruments built by Rajput king Savai Jai Singh, the founder of Jaipur. The monument was completed in 1734. It is near City Palace and Hawa Mahal. The instruments allow the observation of astronomical positions with the naked eye. The monument features instruments operating in each of the 3 main classical celestial coordinate systems: the horizon, zenith, local system, the equatorial system, and the elliptical system. It has the biggest sundial in the world. Jantar Mantar deploys all 3 ancient coordinate system of the 5 celestial coordinate system known. The observatory consists of 9 instruments for measuring time, predicting eclipse, tracking locations of major stars as the Earth orbits around the Sun. Built from local stones and marble, each instrument carries an astronomical scale, generally marked on the marble inner lining. Bronze tablets, bricks, and mortar were also employed in building the instruments in the monument spread over about 18,700 square meter. The Jantar Mantar was declared as National Monument in 1948. It was restored in 2006. The restoration process in early 20th century replaced some of the original materials of construction with different materials. Jantar Mantar is managed under the Archaeological Sites and Monument Act of Rajasthan since 1961 and protected as National Monument of Rajasthan since 1968.